I'm muted. Well, hey there, guys. I forgot to unmute myself.
Nailed it.
Hey.
Am I unmuted? Can you hear me?
Yeah, and Shibby.
Great. Awesome.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Gels.
Hey.
Brett.
Hi.
Hero.
What up?
What up?
Jason,
What up?
Mindstormer. What's up? Oh, I forgot to start my music.
I believe that message from Jason and Mindstormer were from a while ago. So like yesterday or something, or earlier
Yesterday?
today.
What?
Like, because you can do,
That's
you know,
not
you can
true.
do that.
Brett's
Yeah, you can do that on
Gels is
YouTube.
here.
When you schedule the live stream, you can comment on it immediately. So
Yeah,
like when I
okay.
scheduled it this morning, okay,
No,
not
dude,
yesterday.
they're
It wasn't
here.
yesterday.
They're totally here. They're totally here.
I guess it wasn't yesterday because I didn't schedule it until this morning because I forgot to do it before stream last night, and it was like midnight Central. I'm like, am I really gonna schedule a stream at midnight Central and like give a notification to everybody who's sleeping at like 1 a.m. on the East Coast?
I'm glad you didn't do that.
So I waited till the morning.
Definitely a good call.
How we doing, guys? Hero is in the house. Hero, I miss you. I
Dude,
miss you,
for
man.
real, man.
I miss you.
Where's the jam?
Dude
Oh,
is
here
just
we
at
go.
school 24/7. He lives there.
know.
He just moved into the school.
I know. Oh, did he? Do you know
Did
stuff
he?
I don't know?
No, he didn't move into the school. You're
Well, I don't
not
know. I
allowed
don't
to
know.
live at schools, Geeb.
Yes, you. Colleges? I mean, you live
Okay,
at
but
college.
not in the building.
Dorms. Yeah, dorms.
Whatever. That's not what I meant.
I
You
thought that's-
ruined
but
my
I-
joke. You
I didn't-
ruined my joke.
I thought you.
Thank you
well, I'm
so much.
I thought you were being for real. I'm sorry.
No.
Can we
I
like?
wasn't.
Hey guys, there's 9 people in here right now, and there's only 6 likes. We don't do this enough. We need to like the live stream. That really helps out.
I always forget
the
because
YouTube
we're usually
gods.
not. Yeah, we're not on YouTube. We start getting used to this.
Oh, did you make a Kuni post? Speaking of which,
I did. I did earlier. Yeah, I've
Okay,
already
just
put it
making
on my community tab once. I'm not going to double up, but I could like.
no,
post
you
it
don't have
places.
to. No, you're fine. Yeah, you don't do. Just once on the community.
Yeah,
tab is
give me a
fine.
minute.
That
I
always
can-
helps.
I can move it other places too.
I'm going to your Discord and then my Discord. I'm just gonna pop and add everyone.
There you go. I'm going to do it on the old Twitter. Not that I have anybody over there, but hey,
We live.
put it there. So what's
Send
going
it.
on, everybody? How's your week going? How has your week been? What day is today? Thursday. We were actually almost on time. We almost started on time. At least started the stream on time. We haven't started the
Yeah.
podcast, yes, but we were on time. 8 o'clock, Thursday.
That's right. Always.
Never fails. We're always 8 o'clock on Thursday.
Never
Like-
late. Not once in history.
Never
Never
move it to the next day.
Never early. Not once.
Nope.
Perfectly on time. The
Always.
absolute perfection of a podcast. The
I
Big
How do
Big
you
Podcast.
break
my
your Game &
Zelda
Watch? It's
Game
like
and
those are-
Watch.
I think
Oh,
those are
yeah.
indestructible.
I mean, what did you do? The only way I can see breaking it is like if I had it in my back pocket and I fell.
I don't even think that, would it?
I don't know. Oh, I saw somebody has a sweet case for that thing. It's like a rubber like sleeve, but it's green. It looks really cool. I don't know. I think I saw it on Instagram. I don't remember who has it, but man, it was awesome. I was really pumped about it. I wanted to get it, and I was like, no, you don't need that. Don't buy that. Need to replace the
Being a good boy.
screen.
Idea.
The screen broke out of nowhere. Just like, yeah, I know you. Yeah, he did have that problem with the Mario one too. Had fun rehearsal. Go gig I'm
Hey.
playing on Saturday.
Nice.
Feeling hype. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Very good, Gels.
That is very good. That is very good.
I got some music on the live stream now, so
Nice.
it's our podcast music. Just get going for a few minutes here before we actually get started with the live recording.
And we're good with everything else, right? We're ready to go. Do
I think
have-
so. Yeah, I think we're Gucci thing.
We're just creating my Splatoon character.
There
Yeah.
you go, Jimmy.
I made
I would
mine. He looks awesome.
Nice. I would just like to say for the 3rd week in a row, I'll be going live after the podcast is finished. I don't plan on keeping this a permanent thing. It just so happens that 3 weeks in a row, one way or another, I had to move a stream to after the podcast. So
Did you not
we're-
stream Monday?
I did stream Monday.
Yeah, you
And
did.
I did not stream last Friday. So to make up for that extra, I'm trying to get 3 a week. minimum.
Wow, you're really like that.
So this week is 4 this time.
Yeah,
and
that's dedication, man.
including the podcast, it's 5.
Yeah,
but,
I would
you
have
know,
said have definitely fucked that one right off.
Me in the past, for sure. I was the same way. I'm trying to be a different Uncle Geeb who streams now. I mean, I have no excuses. I'm not doing anything else these days. Like, my life is content creation right now. So I am not gonna. If I do miss a stream, I'm making it up. I'm not. You know, it's a makeup
I like
day.
it. Dedication. I like it.
Yes.
Joe.
So I'll be live on Twitch after this. I'll put the link in the chat just in case there's a chance that you guys don't follow me.
I will not be live, but I'll be there.
Wonderful.
I will be there.
Wonderful.
And if you play what you say you're playing, I might be playing.
We'll probably be playing some 4090s. If you like the
play.
4090s, then you'll like the
Even if
stream.
you don't, it's just fun to hang out.
It is fun to hang out. You're making Inklings or Octolings? What does that even mean, Joe? I honestly don't know enough Splatoon.
I made an
What's the difference?
Octoling. I went for Octo.
So I didn't know what the difference was.
So the two on this side were the first two were the Inklings. The second two are the Octolings.
See, I thought I was choosing hair color, hair type, and then after a couple of menus in, they're like, "Now, what hair do you want?" I was like, "What?"
Huh?
Yeah, the hair. Oh, I got like a.
Yeah, I don't know what I chose.
I don't know. It's like a. I don't know. It's like up, like a slick back. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. My guy looks really cool though.
As much as I played Splatoon 2, apparently I didn't know there was an Octolink and then a other thing.
Yeah.
I picked one of them that I thought looked cool. That's what I did.
It makes sense. I've heard these words.
I've heard these words. I know.
I've heard them too. Yeah.
I know.
I don't know what they
stuff.
mean though. Again, reminder before we were currently just chilling. We're about to record in a minute, but like the stream.
Yes, please. Make sure you guys like the stream. And you know what?
Please do.
Share it. Share it around. Tell your friends. Get your friends in
That's an
here.
idea.
Make it a time. We normally don't have a lot of people in here when we do the live recordings.
Yeah, we're a couple of cool fellas, you know. I'm sorry. We are not a couple.
A trio.
We are a few good. We are a trio of good fellas. Thank you, Jermaine.
You almost said throuple.
Elegant
I
language.
guess.
A throuple. We are a throuple.
We are a throuple.
Oh man, I love a good throuple.
Gents. We are a throuple good gents.
I love a good throuple.
Guys,
I think I'm too bright.
No, you're good. You're good. I've been watching.
There we go.
I've been watching. I just started Ted Lasso.
Oh man, Ted
Has anyone
Lasso
seen
is
it?
shit. It's
Dude.
so good. I love it. I told you about this months ago.
I know you have, and you were right. And I never gave up. I never gave up on the idea.
What's it on?
It's on
Apple.
Apple TV Plus.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's probably the best show on television. It's amazing.
It's comedy,
it is
right?
So good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and the second season.
Danny McBride in it or no?
No, it's
No.
God, what's his name? I cannot remember his name. But
Jason
anyway,
Sudeikis.
that's it. The first season's hilarious. It's really funny. The second season's super funny too, but the second season gets a little bit more serious. Like they really get into like the backstories of these characters, and they start opening up a bunch of like. It's good. It's very, very, very good.
Is there just 2 seasons right now?
Right now, yeah. Third one
When's
is what, like, I don't think it's coming out till next year.
Ah, damn it. Well, we just got into it. I'm really enjoying it. Abby and I are both very much enjoying it. I heard people say it's the best TV show on television.
Dude, Roy Kent is the coolest guy on the planet.
Oi. Oi.
Awesome.
Hey. Oi. Oi. He's like my brother. My brother before
Roy Kent. He's
before
there, here,
girlfriend.
he's there, he's every fucking where.
He's
So they
here.
say.
He's there.
He's there. He's every
fucking where.
Roy Kent. Roy Kent.
Kent. He's there.
So good.
I do love it. I do love
It's
that a
so
lot.
good.
Yeah. Hey, wanker, wanker. Hey, oi, wanker. Love it.
It's good stuff. It really is good stuff.
I've been told to watch some show about what is like a preacher or something, or it's like about a religious family or somebody's a pastor. I think that's the same one with Danny McBride in it or something. I don't know.
Oh, Righteous Gemstones. It's on HBO.
Yeah, is it good? As
Absolutely.
good as
It's really good. It's nowhere close to Ted Lasso, but yeah, it's fun.
Really?
I mean, if you liked the comedy of Eastbound and Down, that other thing he did, I mean, it's kind of like, it's different. It's kind of like that though. It's just ridiculous.
Man, it's about time there's been some good comedies, because I feel I missed that like back in the day, like 5-10 years ago. I feel like just everything was just hilarious.
Yeah.
With Workaholics and The Office and
Here's
I
my
watched The
hot
Office
take.
last night for like 6 hours.
Oh, what?
I
That
have a
was
hot
on one.
I have a hot take about Ted Lasso. Well, before we get off of Ted Lasso, and we need to start this podcast too.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso is the Bush Apple. I hit my microphone. Is the Bush Apple of comedies. It is the best worst beer of all of the bad beers. Because listen,
No.
it's a comedy. It's not meant to be a good show. It's meant to be a comedy.
What,
There's a
Ted
difference.
Lasso?
It's not meant to be a good show. It's
Dude,
meant to be
it
a
won
comedy.
like award. No, dude, it's a good show.
For
You're
comedy.
Clearly, you're not that far into
For comedy television, it's competitors, but it's not like Better Call Saul. Its competitors were like for lack of because I don't know the shows, like 2.5 Men. You know, the show's over, but like
I
like,
think you're wrong,
of-
dude.
of like-
I think
like The
you're wrong.
Office,
I want to
it's
see
of-
what awards it won because
it's no. It's not a bad show. It's not
no
cinema. It's not a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so much good TV
How
out
far are
there.
you into it,
I'm halfway through the second season.
dude?
We're good. Listen. I don't want you to take that as I'm hating on the show.
You're
It's
hating on the
not-
show. And
It's
it
not
hates you
on the
back.
as
It
a
hates you back.
television show. It's not on the level of like Better Call Saul, of Breaking Bad. I guess all I'm really thinking about right now. I can't think of any other show for some reason.
It's different. I would say it's on the level. It's just different.
No, yeah, right. It's a comedy. But that's not the. You can't listen. You can't grade a chocolate chip cookie the same way. I'm talking about the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had. You can't grade that the same way you grade a fine dining steak. They're not in the same they're both food and they're both fucking amazing, but they are not at all in the same category. That's all I'm trying to say about Ted Lasso. It is the best cookie you've ever had in your life, but I will still eat a steak, and I will put steak in a different category than I will a chocolate chip cookie. That's like it's the Bush Apple. I'm not gonna take a Bush Apple, not necessarily take it over. I will take a Bush Apple over a fine beer, but like it's not the best craft beer ever. It's a Bush Apple. Very different.
All right.
That's all. It's very different.
All right.
They're different.
Okay.
Anyway, let's start the podcast. What
Okay. Hold on. Wait.
are we talking about? Nah, we're good.
I was just looking at these awards.
Maybe you had to make me rant. You had to like make me a bad guy, and I had to defend myself. What are you doing to me?
Ted Lasso is great, dude.
What are you doing
It's
to
so
me?
good.
Make
That's
me
even
defend
good.
myself.
Nap.
It's so good.
It is very good. It's like a chocolate cookie, man. What's wrong with a chocolate chip cookie? Uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. What is wrong with a chocolate chip
Chocolate chip is the
cookie?
worst.
You tell me.
It's not the worst. It's
No,
not
that's
the
what I'm
worst.
saying.
There's nothing wrong with a chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate doesn't belong in cookies, dude. It's oatmeal, bro.
Oh my
What?
God! Get out of here, Shimmy.
What? I
know
mean,
you're fuck-
I would take either
I know you're-
or.
I know
I
you're
would be
fucking with
totally
us.
happy with it.
better be.
Okay.
Why is this so quiet? Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
Why would they give us a demo that's... This is so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's like a quick tutorial. Yeah. We'll discuss. You keep
Yeah.
going with that. We're gonna discuss.
I keep trying to get you
Yeah, we can't talk about it yet.
fill
We
the
have to save it.
tea.
This podcast
No
was
tea
edited
yet.
and uploaded by Uncle
I
Geeb
picked paper because that is
Productions.
how money is made.
Okay.
I love money and Irish Spring deodorant.
All right, boys. let's try to pretend like we're gonna make a podcast. There we go. We is the lates. Okay, I'm ready to go. You guys ready?
Yes.
Cool. Oh, you guys got to pull up. Don't forget about the room I made. The stuff.
Oh shit. Give me a second.
I'm so far away from my keyboard at this point.
No, you don't have to. I'm just saying, like that's where the set list is and everything. You don't need to. You don't actually have to type anything in.
It's gone.
I said, don't forget about it. That's all. Here we go. He's there. He's there. He's every fucking where. Wrong one. God damn it. Roy can't. Roy can't. This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. My bad, guys. Hold on. This podcast was edited
There
and
goes yours.
uploaded by
Oh,
Uncle
shit.
Geeb Media.
Sorry.
Shush.
They are good though. Sorry.
God damn it. Okay. All right. Be quiet. Now we're starting. Don't talk. This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Triple G podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is host.
What? Oh, dude, you haven't messed it up in a while.
I know. Wow.
Mess with your fun.
Is there like what is going on? I feel like there's like something going on. I also forgot to press record too. I press record
wait.
now.
Yeah, you have to press record.
Yeah, we're
Damn,
recording now.
dude.
Damn, what is going on right now? I am out of whack.
It's all right. Take a breath. You're good.
Okay. Take 14. This podcast was edited and uploaded by Uncle Geeb Productions. Hey guys, and welcome everyone to the Triple G podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Geeb, and with me is Host Media Gaming. We record this podcast live every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to this podcast on Apple, Spotify, Google, or anywhere you can find a podcast. You can also watch your video podcast over on youtube.com/DripGeeb. Drip, we have special guest this week. Welcome to the podcast, Shibby120. Shibby, how you doing, man?
What's up? Doing good, man. Thanks for having me back on the show. You all appreciate it.
Yeah, dude.
I am hyperventilating because not only because of Shibby's good looks, but also because I took me 14,000 times to do that intro. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You did great. That one was flawless, though. I'll give you that. That one was fantastic. You nailed it.
So earlier I bit my tongue, and it's really affecting me. Like it's like all like down here, like I bit the back part of my tongue. Like I feel it.
Wow,
like,
that must have been a
down
hard bite,
here.
dude.
No, it wasn't hard.
How did you get back there to bite it?
No, like it's not. It's more like my tongue went to the side and the tooth clipped it, like clipped the edge of the side way back there, like my molars. I don't know what happened, man, but for some reason it's really affecting my speech. Not really, not noticeable to you guys, but for me, my tongue is constantly smacking my tongue. I'm sorry, my tongue is constantly slapping my tooth.
Teeth, yeah.
It's like swollen.
Man, one time I bit my tongue so like I thought I bit through my entire tongue. It was that hard. I mean, it was bleeding everywhere.
God,
it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I thought I had to go to the hospital. It was nuts.
We can't be talking about that.
I was eating pizza. Oh my god, I bit it so hard, dude.
We can't talk about that
because
it's making
bad.
me.
I was scared. I was literally scared.
Shibby, you ever had that?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Your tongue heals. It was healed in like a day.
Yeah,
it heals
I know,
so
it's
fast.
Crazy. Shibby, have you ever had that problem where like in a movie they chop somebody's limb off or something like that, or any sort of injury to somebody else, and immediately your body is reacting to that injury? Like that's what it's like when Drip's talking about the tongue biting. I'm thinking about that tongue biting.
Oh no, dude! Sorry, that sucks.
No, you ever watch a movie and cringe like that? Like
yeah. I was watching something like that last night. What was I watching that was like that? I don't remember. Maybe it was the other night.
I'm affected. World's
Maybe
best podcast.
Maybe it was the Splatoon event that happened.
It was not that. I don't think there was anything in there that did it, but maybe.
Was that a good Was that just the best segue of all time from Shibby?
I think it was pretty good. Yeah.
I think that's the best segue of all time to talking about the Nintendo Treehouse that was talked about today.
Oh, are we doing it? Are we going there?
Oh, let's just fucking go for it, dude. We were already there. Let's go. I mean, we could talk about what we're playing recently, but I can tell you what I've been playing recently. The demo for Splatoon
3. Bam. We're back again.
Back again. No, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have too many opinions on the Treehouse itself because the second half I didn't really care too much about. I know Shibby does and is making a video about it.
What was that game? I didn't watch a lot of it. I saw some of your stream earlier. I watched it. I was like, I don't get this, but all right. You were very excited about it. I was really excited for you.
On Harvestella over here.
I just don't. No, I'm not crapping. I just don't know anything about it.
I
saw it. I was like, this looks like Genshin Impact Animal Crossing. I don't.
It's like Final Fantasy Rune Factory Stardew Valley. Like Final Fantasy
all right, yeah,
maybe
that's better. That's better.
Looks cool.
I don't know. It was interesting.
I'm gonna call you out a little bit. You were talking some trash on that game, just ever so slightly, about how fuzzy it was. I was hearing you talk about that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's on the Switch. It's on the Switch. You know, it happens.
I'm excited for Harvestella. I think it's, but I'm cautiously excited because I like combat and I love the farming. And this one's made by Square compared to other games that do this kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to, what's it going to actually end up? How is that combination going to be implemented? But yeah, it did look pretty blurry, and you got to wonder because it is, it's a live presentation, so they add compression, they add blurriness. So it's always like, what's it gonna be when we get the thing?
Yeah.
It's not, at least it wasn't like some trailers that they upload in 60 frames per second on YouTube. Like maybe the gameplay is not 60, but the video itself is. So it's like, what frame rate is this?
Yeah, that makes it difficult.
Can't ever trust anything online. Like Sonic, it's like, whoa, what are you gonna do? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll get there. I don't know. That's an interesting thing. But so the Splatoon thing today, honestly, Geeb, I know you don't have much to say about it, but man, I wasn't all that excited for this game. I mean, a little bit. When did we talk about this game last? Was it 2 weeks ago? I believe it was 2 weeks ago.
Was not last week. Last week was Gabe.
And what did I say? I was like, yeah, they added like this stuff, and it's like, I was like, I don't know. Most of that's like, I mean, the only other shooter I really play is like Fortnite, but I was like, well, that stuff's in, like, it's already there. They're just kind of like putting their own little spin on whatever, this little thing, like a locker, which is cool. The lockers were cool. I think that's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
But other little things, I was like, yeah, they're just adding stuff in. But I mean, for me, I don't know. Today I was really excited about it when I was watching it. I was really, really excited. I was like, man, I'm gonna play this game a lot. This is gonna be like one of those games I stream all the time. It's gonna turn into that. I can already tell.
Shibby?
Yeah, I think what? There's so much to talk about.
Go whatever you want, man.
Yes, I think the lockers look sick. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get the game yet or not. I have Splatoon 2, so I almost have to get Splatoon 3. I love playing online with people. But I never put the hours in to get good because I play all kinds of games, so I never get the hours in to get really good at them. So that means I always suck. And so that's my thing. With a game like this, you're gonna get out, every 5-10 seconds. Or I am. And you can respawn again, but that gets frustrating for me. That's my only deterrent. But who cares when you're just hanging out and having fun with people? I'm glad I'm really glad that they did show off some cool new stuff because I was kind of curious. I didn't see the other presentations about the game, so I didn't know. I was like, what are we gonna see? How are they gonna take this to the next level? And then I'm pretty sure like that tank thing, and then it turns into a ball and rolls around. That's really cool. I like the whole. I thought maybe they'd do some upgrades to traversal, and there's that one special where you can snap over to the from wall to wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But again, it's not infinite.
Cool.
But yeah, there's a cool that it's a special, and they did say too that people will see where you're going to land. They get a marker.
Oh so yeah, so they could just be waiting for you. Yeah,
it's not OP either. So I thought that was kind of cool, the little give and take. So I'm glad they did some things to push this forward. And I mean, I think Splatoon 2 was really big. Splatoon 1 was popular, but Splatoon 2 obviously on Switch made it more popular. And now
for sure.
Switch is bigger than ever. And, people have been waiting, skipping out on 2 because they're waiting for 3. This is going to be the biggest Splatoon ever. It's going to be bigger and badder.
I 100% agree with you.
I have to ask Shibby. So I'm sorry, Drip, but I have to ask Shibby this. You did say, Shibby, that you were still thinking about you're not sure about buying Splatoon 3.
He's buying it.
Like you play Splatoon 2, and I really haven't heard. I mean, you're not a negative guy by nature, but like you haven't really spoken much negativity about Splatoon 3. I only hear positives from you. So what I gotta ask, what makes you not want to buy Splatoon 3? Why aren't you sold on it?
Well, it's basically just what I said. I mean, it's just the I've got so many games and this game I'm gonna die a lot, and it does get frustrating. I mean, if you see me streaming Splatoon 2, I will be the whole time like, what am I doing wrong, y'all? Why? How do I get better at the game? It's like, well, you just gotta put in the hours, and I never do. So
I can understand. I can understand that for sure.
Drip's probably right. I'll probably end up getting it.
You're gonna get it. You're definitely gonna get it.
He said you're gonna get it.
You're getting it.
Are we all getting it? Are all three of us getting
definitely, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know about day one only because of financials. I only because of that. It's the only reason why I might not get it day one, but I might try to make it happen anyway. But on day one, but if not day one, like the week after.
Well, there's so many awesome games coming out this fall.
Yeah,
like, what in the world, you all?
Well, this is like, this is what starts it though. Like, this is the first. What is this? Is this next week or the week after? It's the 9th, right?
Yeah, so it's like
it's after next week.
We can have
after next week.
Yeah, November's stacked, but I mean, yeah, there's a lot to play. This is definitely going to be. This is one. This Sonic. I mean, I guess I'm getting Pokemon, I guess, but like this one, I don't know. Another thing I really liked about the stuff they showed today, I forget what they called them, but the swords.
Yeah.
Like, the swords that like throw that looks awesome. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using that a ton.
Yeah.
The new weapons look cool. Like I said, I'm glad they showed new stuff because there was that. What's the other weapon? There was another cool weapon right after that I saw that I liked. But oh yeah, the crossbow. Isn't that new?
Oh yeah, where they were doing the little thing where they were riding on the whatever that thing was, the little rail that they were going through and shooting the things.
Oh, the rail was cool too. Yeah. That hit my little Sonic Adventure
they were doing like a power shot or whatever in the middle of that, and then they would hit it and it would just blow everything up around. I don't know, man. It was cool. It was cool. I like all the little intricate stuff, and it's like, I remember when I first started playing, like, I talked so much shit on Fortnite. I was like, I'm not playing Fortnite. Stupid. I'm not playing that. I'm not playing that. And then I started playing it, and I was like, all right, well, it's kind of fun. And then you start learning things about it. You're like, okay, well, no, you need to do this in this situation and that in this situation. But I think that's what I'm most excited about this entire thing, because I wasn't into shooters at all. And now, you know, that I've played Fortnite and actually got into it, I'm more open to other shooters at this point. Right? And this, you know, especially with, you know, my love for Nintendo. I mean, it's perfect. This is it. This is the type of shooter I just feel like I'm going to really invest a lot of time in. I'm just really excited to get it and start, like I said, like I did with like Fortnite, just start learning those little things that like probably the people who played 1 and 2 already know that I have absolutely no idea about, and I'll get my ass kicked because of it. But it's fine. I'm ready. I want to learn. Another thing
don't you love when that happens? Oh yeah, go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it sucks. It's gonna suck. But the cool thing about it is you can level up, and you can get better stuff. You can get better shields or equipment or this and that. But it's all in the game. At first, because I said this 2 weeks ago, I was like, I don't know if I like that, because I'm gonna be somebody who doesn't play a lot, and I'm not gonna have any of the cool stuff because I don't have the points to buy it. But I'm kind of changing my mind on that now, because I feel like I am going to be playing a lot, so I am going to have the cool shit. So I'm kind of happy about that. And I don't have to spend any real money, so that's fantastic as well.
Yeah.
I think it's so cool what you said, how it's like, dude, and I've been telling people this too, I love it when, and you may even, this can happen with music too, but you may even have a game that you bought 3 years ago, you picked it up, you weren't that into it, and then let's say now you get into Fortnite, maybe now you go back to this other game and you're like, oh, I almost understand it now. It's not as intimidating. It's not like, I love how you said that. It's like, dude, well, now that I'm into I've played Fortnite, now I could probably handle this shooter. And it goes to show you too that like just having experience in games like makes a difference. Like I was watching this one guy on Twitch play some random game one time, and he never played it, and he was just like boom, boom, boom. And I was like, dude, how did you do that? I died right there. He's like, I've just played a lot of games, bro. And just like,
I mean, that's 100% true. That is 100% true. Like, if you would have seen me trying to play a first-person shooter like 4 years ago, 2 years ago, hell, a year ago, it's embarrassing. I'm the guy doing this, looking up at the.
Oh wait, you actually can. There's a video on this channel right here where you're playing the Link's crossbow training.
That's not a shooter. That's different. That's a light gun game. That's different. That's different.
I mean,
you don't have to use sticks and stuff.
It's still a shooter, and you're literally kind of like going up in the air, you know?
Oh, whatever. I was awesome by the end of that video. I was so good at that game.
You did get very good. You did.
I figured it out. It's kind of hard.
It's different from back in the day, because back in the day, like GoldenEye, like all those old school shooters, you were a sponge. Like, it's so unrealistic how many shots you could take. Now you play a shooter, and it's like 1 or 2 shots and you're dead. I'm like, what? That's too realistic. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's true too. That's true too.
Speaking of realism, that's a really good segue to this. I want to dive a little bit deeper into Splatoon here.
Sonic, no, I'm just kidding.
Not Sonic, not yet. So in Splatoon, you know, obviously it's a Nintendo game, right? There's a lot of cartoony graphics. Fortnite, very similar idea. It's still much more realistic looking than Splatoon, and obviously it's real guns, and they're not pretending it's guns like Splatoon is. But what's cool about the art style is I'm kind of getting into that cartoony art style as I go on. I grew up a Halo kid. I'm Microsoft, Xbox, graphics. I've talked about this at length on this podcast. Mm-hmm. As I get older here, I just kind of want to have fun. That's really just when I just want to have some fun. And recently, my recent past, I played some PUBG. Shooters. I played lots of shooters. Not on the Switch though. No shooters. And Splatoon, I saw Splatoon, and I was already off my shooter phase. I've been off my shooter phase for like 2 or 3 years now. Besides the occasional Halo, I still enjoyed occasional Halo. But now I see. So I saw Splatoon. I'm like, nah, I can pass on Splatoon. It's cartoony, and I was not playing Fortnite yet. It's cartoony. I'm not, shooters aren't my cartoony shooters not my thing. Yeah. But I do like cartoony game styles. I'm getting more into that as I get Nintendo. Fast forward to my Fortnite addiction now. Love playing me some Fortnite. It's a shooter. It melds my cartoony graphics and my shooter background into one. And seeing Splatoon, hearing about getting the hype. Now I'm in content creation. I have to pay attention to this stuff. Splatoon comes up on my radar. I'm like, this is hitting all the right bells for me, man. Like you already kind of said it, Drip, but it seems right. It looks really good. I'm really kind of excited for it.
It looks very good. It looks.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this.
It's gonna do so well too.
I want. Oh, it's gonna do great. This game's gonna. It's gonna sell.
That's gonna be a really interesting conversation.
Where this one sits,
where's it gonna rank?
Like, I don't know if it's gonna go like Animal Crossing, Mario Kart, but it's gonna sell. This game's gonna sell
part of it too is because, like I said, like back when Splatoon 2 came out, the Switch had the hype because of Breath of the Wild and everything.
Yeah.
But now, how many people in 2020 are gaming for the first time or in a serious way? And then, B, are buying a Switch for the first time. The numbers just soared. And then, kind of like you said, maybe, I didn't realize this, but maybe a lot of shooter fans are not into cartoony games, or maybe people in general aren't. But let's say they got Animal Crossing on a Switch.
Yep.
Now they see Splatoon, and maybe they're thinking more along the lines.
It's okay.
They're okay with that art style.
Yeah, that's true. Let me ask you guys this. I'm curious. Shivy, I know you've already played. You've played too. Geeb, you and I have had very limited time with 2.
Yes.
We played the little walkthrough demo, the little bit that they let us play today. How are you guys? And I guess this is probably a question that's asked a lot, but like, how do you feel about the motion controls?
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest. I was struggling with the motion controls today.
I have something to say about it. I'm gonna let Chibi go first, though.
I was struggling.
Oh, so
like trying to reset the camera and like walk straight without because I'm holding, I'm doing it handheld. So I'm like trying to get like the glare off my screen.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, dude, stop. No.
Yeah.
I think ideally you want to play with, and of course you're handheld and it's however you can play it. But I think ideally you want to play with like the Pro controller. People are serious about this game, right? Like this is a very competitive game.
Yeah.
And I think when I first played it, I did play with the Joy-Con grip and motion controls. And at one point I found out, you don't need motion controls. And then people are telling me, well, part of the reason why I'm not that great is like, no, like if you want to do good, you want to be competitive, you need to use motion controls. And so I think it's one of those things that's like practice. It takes practice.
Yeah, I wasn't very good. I'm gonna stick with it because I know you can turn them off, but today I was like,
They say you shouldn't. They say you shouldn't turn it off. But
yeah,
I know
they said
it's so
that
hard.
today. That lady said it today while they were playing the game. Like it's a clear advantage to have the motion controls on. Yeah, she said it. I heard her say that. I was like, okay, well.
Yeah. Here's my take on it. So I am actually a big proponent in shooter games to have motion controls enabled. I really do love it. When I play on my Switch and I go back to my Switch, I should say, while playing Fortnite, I love turning on gyro controls. It really helps narrow in that target. You can really fine tune it, especially on the Switch when you're playing with Joy-Cons there is some good controllers for Switch, but you know what I'm trying to say. The most controls is just, for me, is superior way to play with a shooter. And obviously,
you're already used to it.
Yeah, I am. And you tune that to your liking. Everyone's gonna be different. Some like it more sensitive, some like it less. There's a motion control sensitivity that is best for you. And it doesn't have to be all the time. You can have it just when you're scoping. That's typically what I do in Fortnite. Just when I'm scoping. And when I go back to my PC here, graphics are way better in PC, obviously. But what's lacking is there's no gyro. So it's like, So
Yeah.
Drip, you say how good I am at aiming. I have learned over the years for my shooters to aim really well with no gyros.
Geeb's got stupid aim. It's ridiculous.
When
he was
it's
here,
some
I
pretty
just
good
sat
ones.
on the couch. He's like, "You want to play?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna sit here." Just watched him play Fortnite. I was like, "Good lord, man, you."
Yeah, I'm
got
not
some
great.
Serious aim, dude.
I'm not a great player, but I definitely am a great aimer. I just don't always
wonder,
make
do
the
you,
right shots. But one more thing, I'm sorry, Shibby. I want to finish my
Yeah.
thought before I forget. So
Yeah.
you know, so the gyro control is a really good assistance, is what I want to emphasize here. It's a good assistance. You still want to be able to use your stick. The gyro is just a fine tuning, not
but not
the
with
whole
this.
thing. Splatoon, they disable, and I noticed this. I'm sure a lot of Splatoon people already know this. Obviously, who play the game, they disable your right stick up and down axis, your vertical axis, which is
just
bonkers to
this.
me. You still go left and right, which is weird to only have that and not your vertical. Horizontal's still there, vertical's gone. Why would they disable vertical? Well,
It's weird controls, but I mean, you know, us noobs are sitting here talking about this like, this is weird, man. Everyone else is like, it's always been like that.
I know, but I'm not a noob to gyro in my shooters.
Yeah,
so like
I know. I mean,
any
I get
shooter
that.
any shooter has a gyro. You have full functionality of the right stick in addition to your gyro.
Right,
This is like
for the
you're
fine-tuning.
pretty much only going to be using gyro. You still go left or right with your stick, but for the most part, gyro is the way you look all the time. That is not ideal. I need that fine tuning with the stick. So all I have to say, I'm not a big fan of how they implement it.
Maybe in this one, you know, everything's getting bigger and better. Maybe you can go in the options and change that. I would hope so.
I was just thinking that actually too.
You can't.
I feel like did you go into the options and look?
Yeah, it disables, like as soon as you turn gyro on, disables the right stick adjustments. It says stick X, their little whatever it is, and when you turn gyro off, the right stick comes back. You can change the sensitivity again.
Hey, maybe somebody, if you're watching this on YouTube or wherever, maybe you can leave us a comment. Let us know if you got a justification for why they did that. Let us know.
Yeah, for real.
Indeed.
Good job.
It's like you've done this before. It's like
look at that.
you've
I'm
made
curious.
YouTube videos.
I
and
know,
streamed.
people
For
are
real.
gonna-
Yeah, I mean, you would think with the way that other shooters control and like even having like Geeb says, like there's different ways you can implement gyro. You would think as much as this game has grown and the community has been built up as big as it is, that they would start giving some different options about how you can control the game, or you know what I mean?
Yes.
You would think, but I mean, maybe not. Maybe they want to keep it to like, this is how it is. Sorry, this is just a game. Possible too. I don't know.
Maybe it would be too OP. I don't know. Would it be too powerful
No.
if you could?
No,
I
because
mean-
everyone is the same. It's the same for everybody. Why? That's not
Yeah, I don't
OP.
know.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, everybody could use it. Just use it works for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you why they made that choice. I think it's a bad one. Other than that, game looks great. I can't wait to try it out. One more thing. Just we don't have to go at length on this, but it's just kind of weird in the main, because that's all you can do right now is just kind of walk around in that main menu after you've done that 5-minute tutorial. You walk around this menu and they made a choice. They made a choice to up the resolution and lower the frame rates in the main
It was like
menu.
that in the last game too.
I know, but why? Why? It's kind of clunky to me that your game changes frame rates so drastically.
And I
Like
didn't
when
even
you're
know.
They have to- I think it's
Go ahead.
because they have to load all of these players.
Yeah, all those people standing
That's
around
it.
are actual
You're right.
people in the game.
You're right.
Yeah. But
There
I
you go.
feel like, at least in the demo, isn't the frame rate better than 2, or am I just tripping? I feel like
Don't know.
it feels smoother.
Don't know.
It
Couldn't
probably
tell you.
actually great segue, Shibby, to you're exactly right on that. I have a theory that it may not be drastically different, but I bet you it is definitely better because AMD has this or I guess is that what's in the Switch Drip? Is it an AMD chip?
No,
NVIDIA.
It's
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, but the AMD stuff is you're right. I know where you're going with this. The upscaling. They
Yes.
found it. It's in there. It's in this game. I don't know if it's being used because I don't know how that works. I thought you had to have specific hardware to make that type of software, those algorithms run. Is AMD not like that?
I don't think you do. That's so I was watching something about that said it's some type of new technique that doesn't require, it's like an algorithm or something. So it doesn't require a specific software to use. But what it does is, and they're saying that maybe used on Splatoon, which is it allows you to look like it's a higher resolution when it's really not. So upscaling so that you can maybe use better frame rates.
Right. So yeah, because I mean they're trying to keep it at 60, I'm sure. I'm sure they want to keep this running at a solid 60. So yeah, you could, because I mean it's the same thing as like we talk about all the time, the DLSS stuff that everybody hopes comes to the Switch Pro or whatever.
Similar,
but I mean,
yeah.
that does, I do know for sure that takes special hardware that the Switch right now does not have. I know that does. That's why it's not running it right now. Yeah. It's what is it? Tensor cores. I don't even know what the fuck those are, but I know that's what you need. And the Switch doesn't have them. Yeah, okay, so if this is working like that, I know they also found this in Switch Sports too. It's in that too.
It's in Switch Sports? Well, actually, so in this article by MSN, take it for what it's worth, and I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's be honest, guys. I'm just kind of a guy reading articles on the internet. Hopefully, I'm getting some right information here, but it says they've noticed this. They've seen this technology used in Monster Hunter Rise and Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Oh yeah, Arceus too. That's right. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know Monster too, but I know Switch Sports too. It's another one. It's in there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't know. Those games look good. I mean, the Arceus runs at 30 all the time, but it's smooth. It's a smooth 30. There's no real drops.
I mean, yeah, Monster Hunter. I mean, dude,
Monster Hunter is perfect. It's one of the best running games on Switch.
It runs really
for 30
good
FPS
on the Switch.
Especially. Yeah. The tech looks. I just wanted to bring it up. The tech looks cool. I like tech that allows you to get more out of what you have, and you don't need to purchase things. It's just kind of algorithms and maybe some hardware implementation as well.
Yeah, it's cool that they're using this stuff. I mean, especially you look at it because it's an AMD thing, and you would think, okay, well, they're using NVIDIA stuff, so they're not going to be able to use like I don't know how that relationship works, but I mean, clearly it's fine, I guess. I don't know.
It's the way you develop it. Maybe the way AMD kind of figure out an algorithm how to fix it, whereas NVIDIA is using their hardware that they made.
Right, but what I'm saying is like the Switch, like Nintendo and NVIDIA are like, we make the Switch. Like, no, AMD, you're not coming to this party. This is our party. And then Nintendo is like, well, it's all right. Like they could just come hang out just a little bit. Like they're fine.
I think it's super cool just to see how and this is not a new thing where like as hardware gets older, developers get better at it and they learn new techniques, and that's super cool because Nintendo's never been about having the best power. It's like, what can we do with what we have?
Yeah.
That said, Ocarina of Time on N64 was 20 frames per second. Monster Hunter Stories 2 that came out last year was 20 frames per second. So I would still like some new hardware, please.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
I'll tell you what, Shibby. I don't know if that's
speaking of new hardware.
So like the new, unless the new Monster Hunter is crazy better optimized than the old game. Like Monster Hunter, I didn't know that about Monster Hunter Stories. Are you talking about Stories 2 or Stories?
Stories 2 on the Switch. Yeah,
it doesn't run 20.
It's a variable refresh rate, so it's like 20 when you're out in the world or in the town, and then it's like 40 or 50 in the menus. It's all over the place.
Okay, so weird.
I did not realize it went down to 20. I didn't know it slowed down some point.
Yeah, I remember, Geeb, you were upset about that because you wanted to play it and you were like, "This thing runs like shit."
Yeah, and actually, I remember
mad about that.
Alex, I'm gonna call him out. Switch Corner was giving me a bunch of crap. He's like, "I got a technology thing that shows you how much exactly."
Oh yeah,
the screen
that's right. Yes, I do
and he's
remember
like,
that.
"It's enough." I forget exactly what he said, but I'm like, "No, man, it changes. It's like 60 sometimes and like 30 other times."
You did say that.
I did say that, and Shibby just confirmed it. Shibby, I want to thank you for confirming that information. All these months later, I hold grudges.
Where's Alex?
I'm pretty upset about that. So yeah, it's fuck your technology, Alex.
Hey, speaking of new hardware though, not quite new. Not new hardware, but what about that OLED Splatoon
Dude,
Switch?
It looks so good.
He is here.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Live recording of the podcast.
He just says, "I'm here."
Yeah, he's like, "I hear."
That's all he has to say.
Love you, Alex.
Okay, no, listen, that Splatoon Switch, when they first showed it, I was like, yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna get it. I don't need it. I don't really like Splatoon that much. I said the same shit about that Monster Hunter Switch though. I was like, I don't really like.
Are you getting one? And you got the Monster Hunter Switch?
I did. I got the Pro Controller. No, I'm not. I can't get it tomorrow. The bank account's saying absolutely the fuck not to that tomorrow. It ain't happening. But
yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I want it. If I could get one and I don't know. What can I sell around here? I got a bunch of equipment I don't use. Yeah,
You
maybe
got
I'll
the
just
guitar
sell
back
some.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna sell.
Well,
You're
that's
gonna,
like
you're gonna
trash.
have to fire your editor, Drip, so you can
No.
Yeah,
afford
that's
a,
it.
a Switch.
Jeeb's fired. I'm gonna go get that Switch tomorrow morning. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Drip
eat
and
ramen.
Shitty podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be eating ramen for the next 3 months. It's fine, but I'll have it. No, it looks beautiful. It's probably one of the best ones we've got. I don't know about what your guys' opinion is on that.
Looks
The
so
Joy-Cons.
cool.
The Joy-Cons are
This
so good
Joy-Con,
looking.
man.
Yeah, they're really really good looking.
Shibby, I said it earlier in your Twitch chat. Anyone can fight me. It's the best looking version of this Switch, of the Switch period.
Probably,
So
yeah.
I think. Listen, if you either love it or hate it, I guess maybe it's that kind of design.
Who's
The
gonna hate
gradient
it?
I love the gradient. I
Even
love
that's
the
what I'm
neon
saying.
colors.
Even if you don't like Splatoon, like
I
it
love
just
the
looks really
etching,
good.
The etching on the back of the Joy-Cons, the back of the Switch itself.
That's
what
what I
detail.
like. I
colors
like
in the
it.
dock.
The detail, yeah.
They
the
put
Joy-Cons.
detail. Look at one they didn't put much effort into. The Mario Switch. Now, here, I love that Switch. Everyone knows
It
I
is
love
cool,
that
yeah.
Switch. But there is no Mario detail to it whatsoever. It's just red. It's like they
Yeah.
could have done something else, but they didn't.
And you know what it's
they
called,
went all
right?
out for
It's
this
called the
Splatoon.
Mario Red and Blue edition.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
there
there's
was
no
some
blue.
blue, but
There's no blue.
Where?
There's blue in the
Not on
Joy-Con
Switch.
rails.
Yeah,
not
the-
on the Switch. Just the grip.
yeah, that you never use. Like, no, it's not. No, I don't.
I'm
Yeah, that
ultimately
really
happy.
confused me.
I'm ultimately happy that there is no blue. I think the solid red looks great. I just want some etching. That's all I wanted on it.
Yeah, it was cool. I just like the fact that it was like the body was a different color. Finally.
Yes,
Looks like a
the
Fisher
frame.
Price
Yeah.
toy, but you know, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I think this one's definitely better. I always wondered how they were gonna go about the back of the Switch OLED too. With the I was like, are they gonna leave the kickstand alone and not put anything there? But they didn't. I guess.
Didn't. They went all out.
Yeah,
All
it's
out.
good. It's really nice. It's really really nice. I'll tell you this though. I don't think the Pro controller is that cool. It's okay.
I mean, it's cool, but it doesn't look too much different from the other ones.
I
agree.
really wish that they would have done the fade
black?
of the color
Not black.
on the,
like,
on
can
the
we?
grips.
Have you guys
Like,
ever seen a
ooh,
modded
white.
Pro controller?
Okay,
a
well,
modded Pro
white would
controller
be
that's
cool.
white
here's
or
what
any
I'm-
other color.
Here's what I'm talking about. They have the two little grippies are the different colors,
Yep.
but on the Joy-Cons they fade. What is it, like purple to what? I don't even remember what the colors fade to. Either
Yellow.
way, they should have done that. Instead of being solid colors on both sides, they should have made them fade up. That would have been so
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, but you're missing the big black middle part of it. Every Pro controller has been black, transparent plastic. Can we get one, just one, that is like white with coloring and gradient, or like purple?
Just a
Do you
different
guys
color, yeah.
remember the 64 controllers? All the variants we had of those. I know Nintendo doesn't want to go completely
Yeah,
back
well,
to that. That was the golden age of tech
and you're
colors, in
right.
my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. On the Pro controllers,
Yes.
you're right. They should be doing that. But do you know what? I used to say that about the Switch. I was like, why don't they put color on the back? Why don't they put color on the back? Why does it always got to be like just black on black etchings?
Yeah.
But do you remember a long time ago when I made that custom Animal Crossing Switch
Yes.
and I put color on the back?
Mhm.
I know why they don't put color on the back, because as soon as you take those Joy-Cons off, it looks absolutely ridiculous. You try to put something else on there, it looks awful.
do you mean?
Everything looks terrible with it.
What do you mean something else? A different kind of
A different
Joy-Con?
color Joy-Con, yeah. You put like anything else on there besides the ones that match it, it just looks.
So you
it
think
looks really
white
bad.
middle and then colored Joy-Con backs on the outsides looks bad?
No,
I'm
I'm
trying-
talking about the
what-
Switch body.
Yeah. So the body being white, right? You're talking about the white body?
No,
talking about
I'm
other
talking about
colors?
all the colors on the back of
Ah.
the Switch that I put
Gotcha.
blue. It was still black. It just had blue and the blue and green Animal Crossing colors instead of.
Mhm.
It was the same exact design that was on there. It just wasn't. It wasn't black on
Gotcha.
black. It
I
was
got
just
you.
black with the colors. Yeah, but
They wanted
then
a
you take the
neutral.
Joy. Right. Yeah. Well, that's big. So you can buy more Joy-Cons and it won't look stupid when you put it on the Switch. Even if you have the black on black designs and you put new Joy-Cons on there,
But
it
white
still
though.
matches.
But white look good too.
What do you mean? The white
A white back.
Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Doesn't
I'm
have
just
to be all
saying
the colors.
you can't get too wild with it if you want people to buy Joy-Cons and actually be able to use them and them not look completely ridiculous.
I
You,
got
you gotta stick to solid colors. Like even the red one. as a solid color. You can put other color Joy-Cons on there and it looks good. I mean, depending. You got to be careful, but you can
Do you think
it.
they sell? Do you think there's any chance they sell the Joy-Cons separately?
God, I wish they would. That's all I want. I just want the Joy-Cons. I'll do what I did with every other Switch that I've bought. I keep the dock, I keep the Joy-Cons, and I sell the Switch unit itself. And usually you can sell them for like right under what you bought it for because people just want them because they can't find them. I think I sold that Monster Hunter, just the tablet, for I think like $260, $270, something like that.
Yeah. I probably could sell my Mario Switch for a pretty decent price if I wanted to.
Yeah, that was just the tablet. I kept the dock and the Joy. That's all I wanted. I just wanted the Joy-Cons, honestly.
Yeah.
It's too much trouble to be switching back and forth through different Switches.
Yeah, I don't love it. I have my streaming Switch and I have my OLED that I use in handheld mode for all the other times. I gotta be honest, I'm thinking about selling the Mario Switch because it is it's a hassle, even just for streaming Switch and not streaming Switch. But yeah, guys, there's something that the main theme of this episode. I think we really need to talk about this Sonic Frontiers trailer that was announced yesterday.
Yes.
Was it yesterday? Drip. Yeah.
No.
Dude.
Yes. Day before.
Was it? I don't know. It doesn't matter.
August 23rd.
It's recorded, so it's in the future anyway.
August 23rd.
Okay, yeah. Dude, this trailer, I don't know what to say about it. I think what it does is it completes the game that we previously thought was not complete. You know, we saw the game, we're like, this is an empty open world. What's the detail? Where's the enemies? You know, what's the story? They kind of they showed us other worlds. They showed us a story. I gotta be honest, this game has me so hype. I feel like it could be Game of the Year material.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's gonna be good though. I do agree with you there. I wanted to bring something up, and this is really funny. Do you remember the stuff that we were talking about, Shibby, the last time that you were on here, and we were talking about this game? How we were talking about why don't they do like the levels of Sonic, but just make them look cool like this? Like we were talking.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh well, they did. They did exactly that. There it is. That one thing we were complaining about. Oh, never mind. That is the game. Like, okay.
And it's really interesting because we compare. We say they're trying to like Breath of the Wild-ify Sonic. I mean, we know we all say that kind of loosely, but
yeah.
And then it made me realize Breath of the Wild, you've got this open world, but they break it up with the shrines, which is a different style of gameplay. That is kind of what they're doing here. You've got the hub world, and yeah, all of that would kind of get old, but then now you've got these little fast-paced classic levels.
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of the shrines. I know it's a different concept, but it breaks up the
Yeah. Oh no, you're
world.
right. And that's a good way. I didn't even really think about it like that, but you're right. But yeah, and that's how many different places did they just show in the trailer? I mean, they had like a little sizzle reel of a bunch of different places at the end.
A few different ones. I remember in particular there was a sand area, kind of reminding Gerudo kind of
style. There's
style.
5 total different areas in total.
There's
5 islands. 5 islands, I think they said.
Okay.
And
so
this
yeah,
game is
one
open
of them's very deserty. One of them is foresty. There's one that's like a lost city. It looks like an overgrown, like abandoned. I want to say it kind of looks like temple ruins, but at the same time, it looks like a giant. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks like a city, like a big city. I don't know. It's crazy. And then the one that looks like what's the first level of Sonic called? Green Hills?
Yes, Green Hills.
That looks sick. That looks really, really
It
cool.
does.
And it's some of it's like side scrolling too. Did you notice that? Some of it's like
yes, I did. I wanted to bring that up because I thought that side scrolling thing reminded me of Odyssey in a way where it kind of not.
Well, you went into it's not like that. I know what
it's
you
not
mean.
like
you
that.
go into the wall and it goes to 8-bit.
I think they should have committed to that. If I'm being honest, I think that would have been a really bold thing to do, and kind of copying Mario Odyssey a bit. But listen, copy greatness, man. Every great star copies somebody else in some way.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like the way they did it here because that's what I was saying. Do you remember when I was like, I mean, I was the one saying that. I think what did I brought up the Sonic movie. So whenever you look in the rings or whatever in the Sonic movie and it's like his world or whatever,
yes.
I was like, why don't you just do that? Like, why can't we just have that? But yeah, this is it. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, it looks really cool.
It does look amazing.
I think it's also pretty incredible to think about. I'll wait till he hops back in here. So check this out. Let's think about how far we've come here from that first gameplay demo we got, and everyone was just like, okay, to this. Like, this is, why the hell did they even show that? Like, why did they show that? That does not even look like this.
Why was that the first thing they decided to show? I know what they were trying to do. They're trying to ease us into it. But when it's a game with this many questions, you need to just go all in.
Yeah.
You don't just like, you know what I mean?
Can you imagine what the hype would be for this right now if they would have shown something like this first? Maybe not all of this. I get you want to save some stuff, the trailer or the story and all that stuff. I understand that. But like, could you imagine what the hype levels would be out there if this was the type of stuff that you were seeing for the first time? What did they show us in the very beginning? Sonic
just open grass running around.
No. I'm talking before that. The first trailer, the teaser trailer.
I don't
It was
remember.
like Sonic running through the woods.
Yes. Oh yeah, that was just simply cinematic.
And none of those things that they showed us are what this game is. Like, I feel like the marketing kind of failed in the beginning.
No,
I think
really
do their job.
You're not wrong with your stance there, but I think you're missing why they did that. They didn't do it because the marketing messed up. They did that because the game wasn't ready. This game is still. I guarantee you, there's going to be so many bugs with it. I mean, remember Sonic Colors release? That game wasn't ready.
That's the question I wanted to ask you guys. That's the question I wanted to ask is, where are you buying this at? Are you buying it on Switch? I'm kind of scared to buy it on Switch.
I have to.
I'm scared.
I have to, because this is such a Switch game for me. This is such
I know. I feel like it belongs to be played on the Switch, but like
it has to be played on the Switch
I
for a
have
simple experience.
I have a PS5 sitting here.
I got a $3,000 PC right here, dude. I feel you. I have to buy it on Switch.
Hey, play it on Switch if no other reason, just to rub it in Nintendo's face that like Sonic really won the console war. We know Sega really ended up winning.
They did. They're on all of them now.
Yeah, that's true. No, but like, dude, it wasn't ready. None of this was ready for any this November 8th release. I think it's Is that what it is?
Yeah, November 8th. Yeah, we haven't talked about that.
It's not going to be ready, dude. It's going to be. I still think it's going to be fun. It's going to be laggy. It's going to be unoptimized for the Switch in particular. It's going to be glitchy.
Do you really think?
If it's
bad
not
on the Switch,
if it is ready and it is not glitchy and it runs a solid 30, just slight dip downs here and there, the marketing team really did mess up. You're right about that. But like it's almost got to be glitchy because they really did fuck up this game. The advertising for this game.
Just the way that they present. I just thought it was so weird the way that we got what we got in the order that we got it.
This trailer, if we would have saw this exact trailer last year, this game would have come out 6 months ago. Because I mean, they were already. That's how far they were. This is not cinematic. This trailer is not cinematic. This trailer is gameplay footage.
Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about here. Like the first teaser we got of Breath of the Wild 2. Like, I know there were a lot of questions, but holy shit, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And then the next one that we got, the second one, which would have been, I mean, that was next level shit. It made people talk. Like, these ones were like, yeah, people were talking, but it was like, is this really the game? The hell is this?
Yeah, that's true.
It's just weird.
I'm excited now, though. I'm so excited. In fact, I mean, just the release date made me excited. Just to see that there's an actual release date, because for the longest time, I'm like, okay, when is this thing coming? Is it even after that? Like you said, after that first video, we're like, is this even this year? Or honestly, do we even want them to do it this year?
Yeah,
but now
honestly,
I'm like,
for a while, I was like, this ain't coming this year. There's no way.
Me too.
There's no, I didn't think there was any way, but I mean, that's not that far away either.
Now you've got a PS5. Okay, I might tell you, for a game like this that's all about speed, if you all have a PS5, maybe get it on the PS5. But if you want to be able to play it in bed, on the go, whatever, there's the Switch
on an OLED screen.
On the OLED screen, it's gonna look nice. Now,
listen,
I am kind of scared about the frame rate. I am scared about it. You know, they got to lock it to 60. We can't have frame drops.
There's no way.
Not a chance.
There's no way.
The trailer was only in 30.
I meant 30. We got a lot of 30 I meant to say.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no. I was like, they get this thing running at 60.
No,
it's gonna look like a dog turd.
No, but they got a lot of
30. Yeah. I don't think that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they're gonna be able to do that. Because what Geeb said, like the Sonic Colors, it was awful on the Switch. Like it was really
AMD, DSSL, SSG.
They need all of it, all the letters, whole alphabet, whatever order you want to put them in. Bring them all in.
I'm playing on Switch though. You know I am, just because. Did you all see that there? So one of those like little those little, what do you call it? Those little, I don't want to say bonus, but the little areas they take you, like classic Sonic Colors, whatever looking areas. One of them was a reused map. Did y'all see that tweet?
No, what is it? What's it reused from?
Oh, now I don't remember. So it's like one of the very first ones in Sonic Frontiers is exactly, and it's not even there. It's not they're not hiding it. It's exactly 1-to-1. It's a level from one of the other games, which is interesting. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying it was very interesting. Look it up on Twitter, you all.
The city one? I'm looking at it right now. Is it the city one where he's like? It looks like he's on the interstate.
I don't think it's like a Green Hill kind of looking thing.
The Green Hills one. Yeah, I'm looking at the Green Hills one right now. That looks
interesting.
It looks really
good.
They
just reused it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted. I wanted this. I'm glad they did. I wonder if the whole level's 1-to-1, or maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just like based off of.
I will tell you this.
Even if the game's not amazing, like. Just the fact that they're doing something new, I think I'm gonna like it. Even if it's not great, even if it's got a lot of flaws and bugs, I don't know. We'll see jumping into it, but
something new, dude. You hit it out. You hit it right on the head, man. Something new.
Well, God, 3D Sonic has. I mean, Sonic in general, it's gotten just bad.
It's never been great. Let's be honest. The very first Sonic games were good. But it never were like groundbreaking. Yeah, but then there was. I guess it kind of was groundbreaking.
No, there were some good Sonic games, man. There were good Sonic games. Like Sonic, what was the last? Sonic Forces was the last one, right? The last. I mean, what's the? At a certain point, it's like, you needed to try something different 6 years ago, not.
You can. Here's the thing. You can go in the eShop right now and look at the old Sonic games. There's like a $10 one. These are 3D Sonic games, $10, $20. Sonic Colors dropped at $40. I'm presuming this game's gonna be
Colors
60,
was a
60.
good game.
Yeah, but this one's probably. I'm presuming this is gonna be 60. But what I'm trying to say here is when you go, especially on the eShop, the Nintendo eShop, where games are really expensive, you can just see if the games. It's not just about sales, right? Like if the game is lower, the price is lowered over time a lot. You expect that from like known franchises, but like a Sonic game should not be dropping 50% all the time. Or you shouldn't release a 3D Sonic game at $10 or $20. Sonic is a big enough franchise you can sell a $40 game, a $60 game. So like the fact that there's some Sonic games that are that low, that tells you like, look, the franchise is tired. The fans are tired.
But I mean, like, Sonic Forces was 60 when it came out,
and now it's like 20.
It's a full price game,
and now it's 20. So what does that tell you? Drop that much money.
Yeah, it tells you they're not Nintendo. They drop their prices.
It's on the eShop though, dude. Like,
that's okay. There's all kinds of sales on the eShop.
You're not a guy who buys a ton of games off of the Switch platform. So like you may or may not know that like the same game on Switch, they're getting, once the price drops on all the platforms. The difference is how much it drops by and for how long, and is it permanent. Nintendo, normally the price drops, they're not permanent. They're temporary, and the price drops are a lot less. They're the margin is slimmer on the eShop, whereas on Steam, it's PC,
I know Steam.
But it drops
compared to Steam.
Xbox games, PC, PlayStation, they drop farther.
I mean, PlayStation. I look at the PlayStation. I don't know. They do
farther than the eShop.
They do, but I mean, it's the same thing. They'll be on sale for a while and they'll go back up.
I'm not trying to make a statement about Sonic. The only thing I'm trying to say is that this game needed to happen. They need to make something different because the franchise has been tired.
Oh yeah, it's very different.
I haven't played a Sonic game, honestly. I don't hate Sonic, but I haven't played it since Sonic Adventure 2. So the fact that I skipped all those 3D Sonic games and now I'm finally finding one appealing, that's saying something about,
Yeah.
Oh
if
yeah.
they nail it, that's saying something about where they go with this. Because yeah, Sonic 2 was one of my first games I played. I played so much Sonic 2. I had Sonic 3, and then I haven't owned a Sonic game since. So yeah, I'm excited. This is a reason to jump back into it.
Yeah.
I haven't owned a Sonic game since the Game Boy Advance Sonic release.
How do you guys feel about the little bit of the story that we got? Just kind of
That's my favorite part, dude. I don't think they didn't go crazy detail in it.
But it looks like it's going to actually be like an interesting, not a cheesy Sonic going through. It looks like there's going to be like something happening. I don't know who this little person is. This it's like a digital. I don't even know how to. She looks like a digital ghost.
Yeah, she's like a glitched out like hedgehog type character or something.
Digital ghost lady that floats.
Shibby, what do you think about this story?
She's a queen. She's an icon. Okay. What do I think about it? I don't remember it. I mean, I'm not playing. I'm definitely not. I definitely don't care about a Sonic story, and I don't play the games for the story. And I don't know. Like, I watched the entire trailer. I was excited, but if there was a story conveyed there, I don't remember it, because to me that's just all theatrics for the trailer. But I mean, going off the vibe, that's what matters. I do like the vibe. I like that girl. I guess we would assume she's a girl. I don't know that person with this wearing the red, or made out of the red digital whatever. Looks awesome. Total icon there. I like it.
It seems like Sonic is just trying to chase her the whole time in the trailer. He's just trying to get to her. He sees her, and then she disappears.
I just noticed something else.
What's that?
Let me watch this part through before I say anything here.
Oh, great.
Just noticed something really weird.
What is that?
Okay, so we're talking about the red digital lady. There's a certain point in the trailer where Sonic is fighting some bad guys. It looks like it hurts, but his whole arm is that red digital stuff.
Breath of the Wild too. It's connection.
Yeah, can we talk about that whole breath? Somebody on Twitter also put a screenshot of Sonic with his arm being taken over, and then Link with his arm being taken over. It was very literally familiar.
Yeah, I
113 in the trailer.
Yeah, it's like 111 to like 113.
Is she in his arm? I don't remember. I didn't catch that part.
I don't think it doesn't really show. These things are blowing up around him. His arm is hurt, but it has all that red stuff on it. But yeah, that is very Breath of the Wild 2.
I know there's skill trees, so you're gonna have powers and moves you can unlock as you go.
Yeah,
which is,
I forgot that you sent that.
Really
that looks
cool.
Yeah, that's huge. That's awesome. It gives you something to work towards. I like that too.
But overall, this whole like this whole like ancient looking world, and you were asking me how I feel about the story and everything. It is giving me like Sonic Adventure 1 vibes, which I like. I like that. Like I said, like that secondhand nostalgia, because I didn't have that game, but I did play it, and I think it's cool, even if it is cheesy. That's what I'm saying. I don't play for the story.
Yeah, but yeah, normally you don't. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm really into Mario because of the lore and the story." Like, no, you're not. You're definitely not. But it's clearly something different. I wonder if they are really going to go a different direction and make the story actually something that is good, something that's a big deal. I'm interested to see how deep it goes.
I am as well. And I believe that's going to wrap up our podcast for this week. We got nothing else. I think we covered everything we wanted to cover. Shibby, you've been awesome. Thank you so much for coming back on for the third time now.
Yeah. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate y'all.
I think you are our most had guest at this point, right?
Really? I don't like that phrasing.
So.
Awesome.
I don't know a better way to say it.
You're either tied or this is now you have overtaken the other, because we've had a few people do 2, but I think you're the first to do 3. So yeah.
I think so.
That's awesome. Wow. Okay.
Hey, man.
Well, appreciate it, y'all.
Hey, you guys can find Shibby on twitch.tv/Shibby120. Drop him over there, or drop a follow over there to watch him live on Twitch. He's super fun, plays lots of cozy games, Animal Crossing, Harvestella in the future, I imagine. He says he's not going to play Splatoon, but he is.
Yes, he is.
And also you can find him on YouTube. Got some of the best unboxing videos in the platform. You can check him out, Shibby120 on YouTube as well. And that's going to be it for us. I guess you can, I can plug Drip and I. Why not? Hey, Drip, we stream on Twitch. Drip Media on Twitch, twitch.tv Media. Twitch.tv/Uncle Geeb. I'm going to be live right now after the podcast. We've been 3 weeks in a row. It's going to be fun. But before that, going to do some podcast after show-ness over here on YouTube. So thank you guys for watching, listening, all that good stuff. And we will see you guys next week.
Peace.
Thanks, y'all.
Done?
After show.
After show!
After show.
What's up, chat?
After show. After show.
So I'm in the lobby. I'm in the Splatoon 3 lobby.
You are? Oh, you're in the town area, city area?
Town. So in the treehouse, I thought that the treehouse, they were wandering around the maps without without like doing anything. I didn't know. I thought maybe we were going to be able to do that. I'm kind of glad we're not.
Yeah, there's not.
Because I was scared that people would be practicing.
Yeah, you can just walk around. You can go to the shops. You can't do anything. You can go in and like talk to the person for the first time. I walked in a few places. There's actually a lot of stuff going on there too. Like I found this set of steps around the back side of this building and that went up, and there were like people up there standing with signs. And then I saw another. I mean, I don't know. Whatever DLC they have to put in there, they've got tons of room to put it in. That's for sure.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It looks
I'm
cool.
seeing all kinds of signs. These are some entertaining things they've got on these.
Yeah, the signs. Yeah, some of
my
mine
dad left me at Target, is what somebody said on there.
Some of the ones in mine were really bad. I was like, "Damn, Nintendo, you gonna let that stay there? That's not okay. That's not okay to say anywhere." Who all is in here? Joe, Adam, Mega.
Joe said, "What
Nickel?
team did y'all choose?" I don't know.
I didn't choose one yet. I actually wanted to wait and see what you guys are choosing.
Yeah, they did say if you want to play together, make sure you choose the same team, or you'll be against each other.
Oh crap!
What'd you choose, Shibby?
Oh, yeah.
Please say Rock.
I don't know. How do
Dude,
I find out?
Rock is what's his name?
Dwayne
Big
Johnson.
Big Man. Big
Dwayne
Man's
Johnson.
team, right? No,
Sure.
not that Rock.
The Rock. It's a big guy.
Big Man. The guy's name is
Dwayne?
Big Man. He's a manta ray. Get it? Big Man. And he's big. He's a big manta ray. It's Big Man. The guy
know
that
what
you
you're
talked to
talking
in the
about.
beginning.
I use the bathroom real fast. Hold on.
Did you not pay attention
No.
to anything?
I didn't. I set up this demo while we were podcasting. I was
Okay, well there's
multitasking
like two
somehow.
people. There's two people
Yes.
that are like the announcers or whatever, and there's a giant manta ray beside them holding a screen. That's Big Man. But
That's Big Man?
He's Team Rock, I'm pretty sure.
Oh wow. I saw people tweeting about Big Man. I just assumed he was a streamer, and then I do see people's signs in here say something about Big Man.
Yeah, that's Big
Okay.
Man. He's a big manta ray, so
He's
it's
a
a
big,
joke,
big
and
man.
it makes sense. It's good stuff. Team Scissors. Okay, Big Man is Team Scissors, Joe says. Okay. I mean, I don't know.
It sounds like a streamer's name, though, doesn't it?
Big Man. Big Man going live. Fortnite Championships with Big Man. Yeah, it does. Sounds, yeah.
I have no idea who I chose.
That one
Is there a way
girl,
to find out?
yo, what's up? How you doing?
What
welcome
up,
in.
Brittany?
You made it for the after show. Perfect timing.
That one girl. Doing good.
Doing good.
You missed the
We're doing great.
podcast, I see. All good. That's fine. We recorded. It'll be live tomorrow.
Yeah. Wherever you listen to podcasts.
That's right.
Great.
I technically, this podcast
Spotify?
does live as a live stream on our channel. You can view it in its entirety as a live stream, as a live stream as a video. I don't encourage you to watch that if you missed it. I do encourage you to listen to the audio. And if you want to watch the podcast, you can download the audio version of this podcast. But that video,
You know what you can do? I have an idea. What you should do is download the audio version, listen to that while you're watching the video version on YouTube. I love it.
Oh,
there you
Love
go.
yes.
Actually, I forgot. I'm actually starting to re-release. I tried this week. I don't know what happened this week for my content, the podcast content. It just tanked this week.
Mine too.
So I don't know what happened with that.
Mine too.
You know what you do? You know how you get
hopefully
around
next week's
that?
different. What's that?
Don't post content. Do what I do. Just don't upload.
Your content
No.
can't tank if
It
you
can't
don't
be bad
post
if you
it.
don't put it up. Yep.
That's
It
right.
won't do bad.
It's not bad. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's not bad content. I think we put out good content. I think it just says it bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it happens, man. I'm
Yeah.
still very small, so it's like
if you're
happens.
small, then I am a micro ant.
Okay,
Small
well,
bean.
I mean, it happens. Sometimes videos just don't do good.
Mhm.
It's just, and it's.
I mean, you are small, and I am a micro ant. This is factual.
Yes, it is. Yes, I know. Sometimes it just doesn't hit. It is what it is. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I used to get really upset about it. Now I'm just on the next. That was a bad idea. It wasn't a
So
bad
I'm
idea.
gonna finish. I'm still finishing my OLED battery test video that I started like 10 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm so close to finishing it. I'm actually making progress now. Like in a day or two, it'll be up probably. But it's like I'm excited to get it done, not because I'm excited for all the views and to see I'm excited just to like be able to work on something else. Kind of like what you said. I'm like, I just would upload. What happens. Like,
yeah. No, dude, I mean, yeah. Like, I used to get really upset, man. My video would be 10 of 10. The dreaded 10 of 10 in the app. You're looking like, week. Damn, man.
every video I post this week.
Well, then
for
I'd
the
flip
podcast
out.
and
It's like,
my
what
channel.
am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I gotta fix it. No, don't fix it.
No.
It's done. It's done. You can
It's
go
done.
change the title and try to change the thumbnail and try to fix it a little bit. But I mean, dude, just on to the next. It's a bad.
When it's like you or Alex, it's easy to do that because when you make so many videos, you're like, you're like, hey, I'm on to the next one.
And
and that's the key. Is just
you have to be. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep moving. I mean, and that's what really sucks. When I think Geeb and I were talking about this like last week sometime. I'll put hours and hours and hours into filming B-roll and these nice, crispy 120 frame per second shots with these transitions that I'm, thinking about before I'm even filming, and I've already got the music picked out. It's going to be this big thing, and it's going to be, I'm going to like swipe the camera, and it's going to come into the B-roll and the music and the switchy woo, all the stuff. I'm like, this video is going to be fucking fire. And I put it up 10 of 10. Damn, all that work. But then I'll put up a video like, I don't know, I did late last month. It's an eShop sale video, and it was great. It took no time to do. I literally went to the eShop and looked at the stuff, and I was like, that's a good one. I'll talk about that. So is that.
Yep.
So is that. Then put some B-roll over it. And then that was
good,
it.
Birdman Senpai. How you doing? We're the podcast
Birdman Daddy.
The podcast is over. We're doing the after show. You can catch the podcast on the audio platform tomorrow, any of the audio platforms you choose, and the clips are going to come out as the week goes on.
Cha.
But Drip, my opinion has been formed from my own experiences, from you telling me stuff and learning from you, and Alex and everybody. I soak up as much as I can from everybody, to be honest. But that's the best advice I've gotten for YouTube so far is what you just basically said, where move on.
Just go. You can't dwell on it, man.
I especially when you're small like me. I mean, Shibby, you're kind of in between me and Drip. Kind of not really. We're closer than you're like 29,000 subscribers away from Drip or something like that. But but I am about 35,000 subscribers away from Drip. So I'm also very, very tiny. And the best advice I've gotten, especially being small, move on. Don't try to reinvent the wheel with your video.
Well, another thing too,
stuff. Just make your video. If it doesn't do great, don't be upset about it. Like, I'm trying not to be upset. My latest video has 70 views. That's not good. I get more views on a live stream in one day. But I mean, you got to move on. I have to move on. I got to think of the next video, do the next thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing too. When you're small, something you really have to watch doing is looking around and trying to compare yourself to the big dog. I find myself doing it sometimes, and I'm like, dude, stop it. It doesn't matter what everybody else is doing. You just keep your head down, do your thing.
Yeah.
Do your thing. Because you start getting into that shit, and you're gonna end up in a place you don't want to be. You're gonna be upset, you're gonna be stressed out, trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out. How do I get this? How to do that? And then you're gonna end up making videos you don't really want to make in the first place because you're chasing chasing the dragon. If
you guys notice, my channel, I made my channel last year, over a year ago at this point, like a year and a half. I made 2 videos. They both did bad from what I would consider bad, and I didn't post for a year. But about 5 or 6 months ago, I decided, I got the time. Let's go for it. And I posted my first couple of videos, and I got that same feeling. I'm like, I don't know if I think I do this and this that. But then I was like, but this time's gonna be different. This time's gonna be different. And it was. This year I posted one video a week for the past 5 months.
Yeah,
just about. Maybe I think it's more, the average is more like 2 videos a month, once every other week.
Yeah, but I mean you're starting to be
consistent.
You're building up to consistency.
Yeah, and every video's not good. Every video's not good. I got plenty of bad ones. I got plenty of ones that I thought were pretty good that didn't do good.
Hey, man. I mean, like I said, I got plenty of them. I was like, this is going to be a banger. No, sorry.
Oh, thank you, Willie. Willie. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, guys, I see a couple of you guys liking the stream here as we go on. Can we get some likes in the stream? We got 15 of you right now in the chat. Let's get that to 50. Can we get the likes to 15? Can we do it? Can we get it? Can we do it?
I think that should be easy to do.
15, that's the goal. 15, 14. We got 14, just like that. You guys listen to me. I like that. I liked 15. We done it. Can we get to 17? Can we do it? Can we get to 17? Am I gone?
17. What
are 15 here. 15 likes. Can we get 17 likes? We are 15. I'm sometimes looking at it. I like 15. 15 makes me happy. So I appreciate you guys. We listen to you. We listen to you. Nah, I could command a room with this voice. Everybody.
So
16! We got 16!
What games are you all excited for this year? So I'll just tell you, for me, Harvestella, Sonic, Pokemon, and then I'm looking forward to No Man's Sky on Switch. I know it's going to be bad, like, performance, but
I don't think it's going to be bad performance. It's not multiplayer, though. They took the multiplayer out of it. They took the multiplayer part, which, I mean, I know it's not like a huge multiplayer type of game, but like my boy down the road, he's been telling me, like, he's like, dude, you got to play No Man's Sky. I play all the time. Like, you can play with me, we'll do the thing. And I'm like, he's like, dude, it would be a perfect Switch game. He's like, it would be such a good game on Switch. Why don't they have that on Switch? And then they announced it. I was like, dude, it's coming to Switch.
Veg out and
yeah, and he was like, cool, man. When you get it, we'll play. I'm sure it'll be cross-platform. Nope. Doesn't even have multiplayer. Doesn't even have multiplayer. I was really upset about that. So I was looking forward to it, too, for a while. But
I wonder if they'll do that in the future, or maybe they can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
I'm really close to getting a Steam Deck. I already told you all that, I think, on the comments that one day.
I keep looking at them, and I'm like, do I want this? Yes, I do. But do I want to pay for this?
True.
It's boring, but I want God of War. God of War on what?
Isn't that's a PlayStation exclusive?
Yeah.
Isn't the new God of War coming out in November?
The old one's on PC now too.
Yes, it is.
They're putting all their game on PC. Yeah,
I like it, man. I got the other old what's that? Horizon Zero.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, I still haven't played all the way through that. I really want to get back on that, but I started playing Jedi Fallen Order again when they announced the second one, and still haven't got through that either. I'm so bad about that. I average like 2 or 3.
I think the game I'm most should be to answer your question, Shibby.
Keep going. Yes, do your thing. Just keep going. It doesn't matter. All you gotta do is just keep doing this. Do what you're doing. I mean, don't do the same thing for too long if it's not working. If something's not working, you do have to switch it up a little bit. But
my channel is not that much bigger than yours. It really isn't in the grand scheme of things. And I think my average is about at the moment it's like 9 to 11, and that's how it's been since pretty much I started. Not started, but like I'd say about 4 or 5 months after I started, I got my groove. It took me about 4 or 5 months to get out of that 3 viewer hole, and it took me I was about in that 3 viewer hole for 4 or 5 months, and now I've been in the 10 viewer hole for about a year and a half. I'm just stuck at 10 viewers average. That's the way it's gonna go, and there's gonna be ups and downs on the way there, but it's how it is. You just gotta. The key is how long. Some people get lucky. Some people win. I call it winning the lottery when you get like a big viewing and you're suddenly a Twitch partner, or you monetize on YouTube. You basically won the lottery. Like you can make as good. Like Drip knows this for sure. You can make this as good a content as you want. It can be the best content. Drip makes, in my opinion, the best tech videos on the internet because of the quality and the B-roll and all that. I've said that since I met you, and I never said it to butter you up. I believe that. I believe that. And is he bigger than beat 'em ups? No. Is he bigger than any tech YouTuber? Any of the big ones? No. Does that mean he's worse than them? Absolutely not. Like how good your content is doesn't equate to your subscribers or your viewer count. It doesn't.
No, it's just it's staying with it and doing it no matter what.
Yep. Stick with it. Grow. Always improve something. Every stream improve a little thing.
I've told you, Geeb. I've told you this 100 times. Like when it comes to like YouTube and doing this, like quitting is just. I've just made it not an option. It's like there's no other way around it. Like no, you're gonna do a YouTube video because this is what you do. You're not gonna quit. You're not gonna do anything else. Yeah. You're doing this no matter what.
That's how I feel right now. Like I'm not on your level still, but like it doesn't matter. Like I'm not making money doing it right
doesn't matter. You just do it.
While I'm not doing anything else, especially like if I get a job here pretty soon, maybe that changes. I hope not, but it's just unfortunate if it does. But it's real.
Well, but
money,
I mean,
right?
and that's the thing. That's when you just start having to. If you really want to do it,
yeah,
you've got to. Sometimes you got to stay up late. And it sucks. Sometimes you got to stay up late to edit. Sometimes you got to stay up late to film or get up early before you got to go to work and do the shit. You just have to do it.
Yep.
I mean, before I was doing, I'm mostly doing this full time now, but before that, I'd put the kids to bed and I'd have to come down here and record at night. And then, go do a bunch of stuff during the day and then have to come home and edit. Like that's just how it was.
I mean, worst comes to worst, you could I think it'd always be cool to just kind of like record in your car. I mean, you could bring a mic like this, that you can use this mic anywhere.
Yeah.
If worst comes to worst, I mean, people are just chilling in their car, just spitting facts about games. Like people like watching that too. So
yeah, and that's the thing. It doesn't have to. Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
You can make a shtick out of it, like lunch break game talk or whatever.
But yeah, if you got a thing like that, it works, man. And then people know what to expect, so they're coming back for that. They like it. Like maybe they eat their lunch while they watch that shit.
Yeah,
I mean, it works.
I gotta say, pause real fast. We got the 17 likes. We did it.
You guys are awesome. Yeah.
Thanks,
20.
y'all.
Now it's 20. Now it's 20. Now we're playing the game now. We're hanging out until we get to 20. That's
20 likes.
20 likes.
Can I get 18? Can I get an 18 in the
Can I get an 18?
Can I get an 18?
Can I get an 18? There's 21
of
you right now. Can I get an 18? Going once. Going once and a half. No, I'm just joking. But
let's go.
Let's go. I do need to stream on Twitch, guys. I do need to. Speaking of sticking with it, I have to. We have to go out on Twitch.
Everybody in this chat right now, we're gonna move over to Geeb's Twitch.
Yeah,
we're gonna hang out there. We're gonna move over there, so you guys should just move on over there with us. It's gonna be a great time. But continue to like this. We're at 18. Come on, guys. Come on, let's do this. Get it to 20, and then we'll get off here. We'll go over to Twitch, and that'll be fun. Geeb's Twitch.
What's your URL? Is it just Uncle Geeb?
I'm trying to get the URL right now. Yeah, it's just
the link's
twitch.tv/.
coming, guys. The link's coming. Make sure you go over there and follow our boy.
Channel. There we go.
Dang it!
And
I didn't
we'll
put
go
the
over there and hang out.
HTTP on there.
Yeah, so we're gonna be. What are we gonna be doing? I need to play Fortnite. I don't need to play Fortnite.
This is not my. This is.
I know. I say we. I don't mean we. I know you're not technically a part of it. You're just gonna be hanging out.
You're streaming.
I know. I'm streaming.
You're driving this bus. You're driving this bus.
Here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna start off with just chatting for a little while. We're gonna more of this, but just on my Twitch. And there's the link in the chat. Go. Let's go hang. All 17 of you. Let's just pop over to the Twitch. I see you. You're in the chat. I'm looking at you. I see you right there. You're hanging out. Let's just go hang out on Twitch. We're gonna chat. We're gonna chat a little bit more over there, and then we'll play a game to finish off the stream. Or maybe we won't.
Go.
Or maybe we won't. Maybe
Let's go.
Just chatting.
Let's go.
I don't know. It's going to take me about 5 minutes, like logistically, to literally set up a Twitch stream. It's about 5 minutes. So I would expect to stream in about 5 to 10 minutes from when I press end stream from that moment. So thank you again, Chippy, for hanging out. His URLs, his Destiny URLs, man. They're down below. Click on him. Follow him on everywhere.
Thank you all.
Drip. Thanks again, as always. We'll see you guys hopefully in a few seconds over on Twitch.
Okay. Goodbye, everyone.